Hello. It's been a long time without seeing you. I wanted to hop on today to introduce this new thing that I want to try. There's so many people watching. But I wanted to introduce this idea that I have and talk about it, because if I talk about it, then I'm accountable for it, because that's how my head works. So, and honestly, YouTube is the one platform where I don't or at least I haven't posted and then gotten imposter syndrome or gotten super bad anxiety and then deleted it. TikTok, however, I was moderately successful, had a decent amount of followers, got nervous, deleted everything. So, privated everything, privated my account, deleted everything, deleted all the followers that I didn't know, got a little nervous there. But anyway, so I have this lovely list of 33 things that I'd like to do before my next birthday when I turn 33. I've got, Alexa, how many weeks until October 2nd, 2026?
Friday, October 2nd, 2026 is in 47 weeks.
I have 47 weeks until I have 47 weeks until my 33rd birthday. So I've got 47 weeks to do 33 things, and some of these are multiple things. So let's run through it. First, these are not in order. These are just in order of how I thought about them. And obviously my numbers are 1 through 33, but nothing is more important than the next one or anything like that. Number 1, to start a garden with fruits and vegetables. Number 2, learn how to can fruits and vegetables or food in general. I'd like to be able to make some jams and stuff or some butters. I don't know. 3, I want to learn how to smoke meat. I don't have a smoker, so that's a whole thing. 4, I'd like to gain 100 stranger followers on social media. So 100 people that I do not know that are not my family. Number 5, I'd like to complete 75 soft-ish. I started it. I didn't do so great. I gave up. That's historically how things go for me. I give up. So I'd like to actually complete 75 soft-ish. I want to finish my mom's quilt. Haven't even started on it. Participate in a farmer's market or craft fair. That helps me with getting back into quilting and also gardening. If I can sell some stuff, that'd be cool. Officiate a wedding. I am an ordained minister. I did that on a whim, and now I am an ordained minister, so I can do that. I have to order my ordination packet, which is on my list to do this week, actually, so I can do that. Become a notary public. I have... Where did I put it? See, here's the tricky part. I did some of this stuff, but where did I put it? I have my envelope for the Notary Commission office in Kentucky. So I have this ready to go. It's got my check in it. It costs $10 to have them look at your application, and then there's a $19 filing fee once you're approved. So my $10 check is in here, and it's ready to go. So we're really close to checking that one off, and by really close, I mean I've completed half of the first step. So, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but we're basically there. Where am I at? So that was number 9. Number 10, I want to learn how to do yard work myself. We pay somebody. We pay him more than I think we should, because I don't think that he does that great of a job, and I think that he's gotten a little snarky with me a time or two, and that makes me nervous. So I want to learn how to do my own yard work. It also would be helpful because I have 11 teen dogs, and they dig, so I feel like it's better to put myself at risk of tripping in a dog hole than someone else. So I want to learn how to do my own yard work. 11, I want to have a really big yard sale. We have so much stuff to sell. Yard sales make me anxious because it's a lot of dealing with people, and a lot of people want to haggle, and it's just a lot. So that's a big step towards working on my anxiety, is having a yard sale, because I get rid of stuff, which is hard for me. And I also have to deal with people, which is also hard for me. But that money would be great because it would go towards some of my other goals. So there's that. Number 12, I want to actually get my Kentucky motorcycle license. I've had a permit, didn't finish the licensing, so gotta start over. 13, this is a big one, okay? This one is a big one. So a lot of the stuff on here is to help me fund this one. Number 13, I want to take my mom to Scotland. It's her dream vacation, and I would love to go to Scotland because, hello, it's Scotland. So I want to take my mom to Scotland. That's a big one. At minimum, it's $10K that I probably have to spend to get us there and have us have a decent time. So a lot of stuff is going to go towards funding that. Number 14, I want to learn how to do basic handyman stuff, like mount stuff straight the first time. and like patch walls and like actually paint and do a good job. Like I can paint, but whether or not it'll be a good job is questionable. So I'd like to learn how to do that kind of stuff. I know how to do like some basic stuff already because like I've had to do stuff. So like YouTube University has taught me some things, but like I want to expand upon that. 15, I want to start a side hustle. I'm ordained. I'm signing up to be a notary public. So like that's kind of a built-in. That feels like a little freebie, but like I still have to market myself and like actually follow through with like making it a hustle. So there's that. Number 16 really pertains to you. I'd like to upload 33 YouTube videos. This will be the first. So hi, hello. Thank you for checking this off for me. Well, 1/33 of it. I don't know what percentage that would be. Alexa, what percentage is 1/33?
1/33 as a percentage is 3.03%.
3.03%. Probably should have added math to my list, okay? Number 17, make 10 wreaths or use up my forms, whichever is less. I have forms because I used to make wreaths. So I have some forms that I need to use up, and I've got some stuff, some mesh and tulle and stuff like that for wreaths. So I'm going to work on that. If you hear something chewing or gnawing, one of my dogs is laying next to me on the floor chewing on a chew toy. So, which is actually her little sister's chew toy, so it's fine, whatever. Number 18, I want to take my mom to Louisiana to see my uncle. Number 19, I would like to go on a trip with our friend Eric, which that one would probably be difficult because I don't know that he's going to agree to it, but like we're going to be kind of cheaters on this one, and the trip is going to be anytime we take like a day trip somewhere, that's going to count because I think that doing overnight stuff is probably out of the question, at least this year. So there's that. Number 20, I want to Marie Kondo my house, aka declutter. That ties into the yard sale, which ties into saving for the vacations. Like a lot of things on this list are like hand in hand type things. That's one of them. I'd like to declutter. I have a lot of stuff that I could sell because, you know, people need stuff and I have stuff. So there's that. Read 33 books. I've read one. And now when I say read books, I'm reading them, but also audiobooks are counting. So like I want to consume 33 books with my brain. So there's that. I'm 1/33 of the way there as well. So that's what, 3.03%, I think is what we learned. Number 22, host a holiday dinner and cook. So I don't want to be able to cheat, so I have to also cook. I know that I'll probably try to cheat on that one, so that's why the and cook is on here. I'd like to visit a sensory deprivation tank. We do have one here in my city. So I would like to do that. It's kind of expensive and I don't think my husband would enjoy it. So like that is just a me thing. So my side hustle will have to pay for that. So I need to raise the money for it myself. Take a trip to Mackinac Island, Michigan. I want to go. I wanted to go for a long time. We were going to try to go this year. It didn't work out. So next year I would like to do that. I'd like to go to Chris Kindle Market, which will have to be this season because I turned 33 before the next season for that. So this holiday season, probably to Chicago, which I think will be nice. I think it'll be good. And like that is a day trip or could be a day trip for us. It would be an extended day, but like it could be a day trip. So that'll be cool. I want to landscape the front of the house, which is number 26. Number 27, I'd like to volunteer for something. I have a phone number of a lady at a nursing home and memory center that's really close to my house. So that's what I'm going to try to do, I think, is volunteer with the old people. I can't be trusted to volunteer at an animal shelter because I will end up with another dog. I know this about myself. They look at me and they say, hi, you're really nice. And I say, oh my God, you got to come home with me. So like, I just can't do it, but I can't do that with an old person, especially an old person who's in a nursing home. So, we're going to try to volunteer at the nursing home. Number 28, I'd like to take a woodworking class. This one is kind of expensive. I looked them up. There are some in my city. They're like $300+. So I'll definitely have to save up for that. If I can't take like an actual woodworking class, a good substitution for this would be to work with my stepdad on some sort of woodworking project because he is a woodworker or has done woodworking in the past. So I think that could be really fun to do something with him. And that would be less expensive because, I mean, he has a lot of the tools. So there's that. Number 29, I want to redo the dog room / office. It was my office when I worked from home. Now it's the dog room. It needs to be redone. The carpet is terrible. I don't like having carpet where there's dogs because it's disgusting. And it's hard to clean if they have accidents. So that needs to be redone. I want to attend 10 classes or workshops. Again, that one might be a little difficult because classes and workshops can get expensive. So I'm going to try to find free ones, which is also difficult because of my work schedule. But like, it's a goal, okay? I've got, what did I say? 47 weeks or something to do it. So 47 weeks to do 10 things. I will figure it out. Number 31, I'd like to walk a 5K. Number 32, I'd like to see a waterfall. We have one in Kentucky called Tioga Falls. I think that one might be decently easy for somebody of my skill set, which is 0. So we're going to try that. And then 33, I'd like to hike to Rose Island, which is another thing kind of in my area. It is an old fair, I guess you would call it. It's like an old amusement park that is deep within the woods of a park now, and it is defunct as of like the 1930s, I think. So it's probably being taken over by nature. Like to see it before it gets totally, eaten by the trees and the weeds and the spiders. So that is number 33. Then I did one to grow on. This one is really important to me. So really this shouldn't have been my one to grow on. This should have been like number 1 if I was going to do it in order of priority. But I want to do monthly family dinners or activities with my family. I don't feel like I prioritize my time with my family as well as I should. So that is my goal. Today is November the 2nd. Yesterday we went to bingo with my mom, my stepdad, and my sister. My little brother did not go. But today we're going to my mom's house and I'm taking this stuff to make tacos. So we're actually doing both things this month because otherwise I wouldn't get to see my brother. So this month is checked off for that, or will be today. We're having dinner, we're having tacos, and like I said yesterday, we went to bingo. Did not win, which is rude, but we went. So there's my 33 things. That is my new goal for this next year of my life. And I feel like I'm already getting a pretty decent start on it. The hard thing, the whole thing is hard. Let me start with that. But the hardest thing, I think, will be that I have to market myself for a lot of these things to be able to do a side hustle, to be able to do a craft fair, like to be able to do these things, I'm going to have to be able to market myself. And I've never been great about talking about my strengths. I feel like I don't have many because I have anxiety. So like, I don't feel like I'm, sometimes I don't feel like I'm human. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel a little too human. Some days I feel like I'm an imposter. Okay. And I think that's part of having anxiety, but a lot of the things on my list will be difficult because of that. So really, this is a challenge in doing difficult things and like actually sticking to goals and accomplishing things to prove to myself that I can do it. So there's that. I'm going to end this now. We've been here for 15 minutes. I'm going to condense this video down as quick as possible just to get it out. And yeah, probably going to re-record some other videos. So see you in the same outfit in just a few minutes for me. Okay, bye. Till next time. Oh, by the way, I'm going to add this to a playlist called 33 Things. And I'll try to post updates there on the 33 things. I don't know if I'm going to count those videos towards my 33 videos because that feels like cheating. But it might count. Maybe I'll count like every other video. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next one, or at least I hope I will see you in the next one. And bye for now.